Have you ever had an idea or plan of doing something, but after some time you've done everything how other people say or think? Or you had an opinion about a phone, for example, but because the priority thinks another way, you changed your thoughts. And it's the worst thing of template thinking. But it also have a good one. If you're making templates by yourself and make your thoughts and actions according to them, you may have a big advantage in what you are doing. Our today's discussion is about template thinking, so let's move to our first discussion point, good side of this topic. To start with, I want to teach you how to create templates in the right way, how to avoid their bad part. And it's not even hard to begin. Everything you need is enough information for creating a template. If you've already made it, your brain has no need in searching info, and it makes everything easier. You're becoming a driver who is driving a car on a road that perfectly knows. But if you've already generated a template in your head and already started doing something according to it, and you don't have any other variants, remember that not every other template which has something in common is similar to your first one. You need to be careful with it, just not to be confused in the end and have no idea what to do. Now, let's talk about different processes of generating templates. First one, we can describe as static one. All the information that you receive and use for making template can be changed with other templates, or you're 100% confident in your actions. It's like if you'll drop a rock into the sand. Rock is the info and sand or surface is something what make you change your thoughts. Rock won't move anywhere and it will stay static. Second one is different. Now information may be affected by other things. Info that you gave for creating a template changing by the atmosphere. It's like we put a ball on a piece of plastic. Ball can flow on it, changing its position, and result will change because we changed the template by itself. Another process is when we change the sphere by the information we are using in the process of creating a template. When our information affects on the atmosphere and adapt to it. It's like if we drop a ball into something viscous, ball will change the place where it's now. In other words, this viscous place is an environment where your info change it and can make groups without any help. Summarizing, this process showing us that specific surfaces create an atmosphere when the information create a template. When your template is done, every other information getting in this flow will complete all the way without any changes of the atmosphere, and it will make template more definite. Let's talk about identification method. When we are reading a message that was written by hand, sometimes we can't read some words, can't understand the meaning of the sentence, but at the same time we understand text that was written on the computer so fast that we don't even have time for identification. Only if we have some troubles with identification, we're starting realizing that we've started an active process of recognizing a template. Another example may be Rubik's Cube. Adults need hours or days to solve it, but at the same time kids or teenagers doing it as fast as it even possible. The world record is 4.22 seconds, and it's insane. Also, I want to mention that this method already became part of our lives. When we are learning a new language or greeting our friends, we already make something using template recognizing method. Now, Let's talk about abstraction method. This method is also used in our everyday lives when we are trying to recognize full templates, like faces, words, or letters. Also, this method combined with hidden templates, so you can find something not usual or different. For clarity, I'll tell you an example. Try to write 8 absolutely random words. Then, after you've read all of them again, try to divide them into groups, finding in 4 words something common. I think you found this task difficult because it may take a little time to find something common in fish and umbrella. You can also do this exercise in a group, so you'll be surprised how different your templates are. Doing this task regularly may upgrade your template thinking level. Well, let's talk about analyzing method. This method may be used in 2 kinds of situations. For example, when you have something difficult to do, you may divide it on already recognizable and understandable for you templates. Second situation is when you're searching for common templates in something, but in the reality, these templates may not be the part of the situation, very similar to abstraction method. And last thing, it's not probably even a method, but art and skills fill our life with lots of different templates. Some of them are not so easy to understand, and some of them we meet every day. Also, art may give us an experience which can't be received in any other way. We finished with good part. Now let's talk about the bad one and how to deal with it. Sometimes people may have brilliant idea and they're 100% sure that they can realize it. But after a few minutes, they do what public thinks. As a rule, public's templates are not 100% right, so you're giving your future into public's hands. It's like when you're writing a test and you have your own thoughts and predictions about the answer, but you're still cheating and you don't really know if the answer was right or not. And you have no need in doing that. You shouldn't implant in your mind public's templates if you're not sure if they're right or not. If you're absolutely sure that public is right, you can support its opinion. And almost forgot to say that if you have opinion about a phone, a TV for example, there is no need in changing it. It's your own thoughts and you shouldn't care what other thinks if they can't even argue about it because your opinion would be different. Try to ignore these situations. That's the end of our today's discussion. In it, I've also used PMI method, which I mentioned in my previous videos. I very hope that you've liked it. And also, I'm very happy that you've watched this video till this moment. Hope you learned something new and useful for yourself. As always, press like or dislike button according to your opinion about this video. Complete the survey, which appeared in the top of your device, and write your questions, thoughts, or ideas in the comment section below. I'll read everything. So, I think that's it for today. See ya in the nearest future.